Oh, I think it's recording now. Hey, how are you? You know, I'm gonna probably say things that won't make sense to other people, which doesn't matter because you know your situation, and I'm gonna leave out a lot of details, so if things don't make sense to you, if you're not this person, I hope something that I say, helps you in some kind of a way, but this is really specifically for one particular individual. I think, the first time that I ever corresponded with you, I had told you, I guess it's just because of the age difference, but, I just had this motherly protective thing that I just really felt towards you in the sense that, I wanted to see the best for you in your life, and I wanted to see, you know, I was enjoying watching you evolve and grow, and that, you're so interesting and so talented and so much fun. And I think maybe because of all the experiences that you've had, that maybe that lends to some sort of a wisdom that even at your age, being as young as you are, still shines through. And I I did not take lightly uh, what was arguably the most difficult thing to watch. Not for myself, but knowing that you were genuinely feeling that and experiencing all of that. Just because, like I said, I wanted to see good for you. And, you bounced back with such a tremendous positivity, not just in what you were saying, but the way in which you were approaching it. And I can relate to so many things that you say in regards to um, basically how mental illness can make um, you very, very isolated. And, some of the things that you describe, I experience too for different reasons, but it adds up to the same thing at the end of the day because um, it's not it's not the balance that you want. Um, and while yes, people will tell you because of your age that that's an advantage and things like that, when you don't have a specific known direction, it just makes you feel so up in the air. And what you have as your anchor and your focus. When you don't have one of those, it can become unbearable. And I think it's incredibly important because most people with that diagnosis do not get treatment. And as far as the high rate of those statistics that you were talking about, which are absolutely true, are even more so true for men, especially young men, because their um, impulse control is more reduced and they have such a high violence penchant that they're often successful with what they're doing, unfortunately. And I think because you know all of those things, that you're starting to build around yourself a good support system, which you already had and you really started to take advantage of, but it's understandable why you feel so removed from everything else. Um, and it's just it's very understandable, when you're in so much flux why this has to take a back seat. And I really hope you just don't ever even think about it, in the sense that anybody who truly cares does not care, um, you know, what's being put up on the channel, because it's you, just as a human being, for your own value and worth inherently, that is absolutely paramount. And like I said, I it's rare I've ever seen, and I mean, I was in mental health care for 2-3 years, that people with that diagnosis were so proactive towards their condition and had such keen personal insights. That is so rare, and I think it will serve you very well, because it's going to offer you a perspective that, I know that you talked about, 100% to a zero. I'm saying it differently than you, just so that you know why. Um, because you are a person who does see gradations, and that's evident in what you talk about. So, not that you need my attaboy, um, but it's really good to see the way that you are addressing everything that's going on in your life. And I still always just want the best for you. And it's a gift that you share all of this with us. It is not taken for granted, and it is not unnoticed. Um, it's gone beyond the point where it's just, people who like you and haters and drama and all of that. Um, it's real, which is rare, especially on YouTube, when people just put up whatever. um, but, and I've said this is the third video I've said this in. There's YouTube people, and then there's vloggers, and we're cut from a different cloth, because we do invite you in. And I've kind of been hiding on another channel. I don't even really go on this channel anymore, just because craziness. But I still always keep my eye on you, and even though it doesn't mean anything to you, I'm still there cheering for you. And I hope it starts to feel better soon, because I know that that's miserable. And that's one nice thing about feelings, at least. You know that they'll always change. Just like clouds passing in the sky, they always change formation. So, anyways, thanks for listening for 8 some odd minutes. Um, and take care, okay? Peace.